Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Mora Rivera, and this is my Eportfolio Tour. To start with, this is my candidate info and my personal introduction. I am a fifth grade teacher in New York, and I teach dual language. That means I teach every content area in two languages, following a 50-50 model. So 50% of the students are monolingual English speaking to begin with, and the other half are monolingual Spanish speaking. And by the time they reach fifth grade, which is the last year of the program, the goal is for them to both groups to be fully bilingual. I have here at the bottom my personal goals. One of the main ones that I really hope to accomplish is to move into a position of administration. Because of this MIT program, I'm really not sure what that looks like anymore. I thought I just wanted to be in administration in a principal setting, but now I'm looking at a director of instructional technology for a school district, even as a consultant. One of my goals that has been a goal for a while, and hopefully I can achieve it, is to also learn how to play guitar, so I can use it in the classroom. I'm trying to do that hopefully by 2019 this year. Next thing is my technology philosophy. And my technology philosophy is that I really want to be able to have teachers feel comfortable using technology, and that might look a little different for everyone. Currently, I am the building's technology mentor for the 5th and 6th grade. Some of my colleagues really like technology, and I'm able to teach them screencasts and different apps like Flipgrid that could benefit them in the classroom. Some are still struggling just to set up Google Classroom and learning to trust the technology. I believe that if a teacher isn't comfortable with technology, then they're not going to use it in the classroom. So that is definitely one of my main goals. Also, with technology, I believe that it shouldn't just be used as a time filler. It should be effective if you are using it, and one of the main ways to do that is to compare your objective for technology with the ISTE standards. My next step here is the resume, and this is the first time I've done a resume in about 6 years since I've been in my current position. So it was nice just to at least get a fresh look at it. Just your basic one here, and we'll move on to activity evidence. So my first one is the professional development plan, which I really enjoyed doing this because I was almost going blindly into all my trainings, and this gives me a great understanding for the rest of the year what to do. Different technologies, different PDs, and gives me a clear understanding of what issues I might run into. One of the things that I had to really look at was the level of staff compliance and commitment. Our district has one-on-one Chromebooks, and we've had a lot of PDs on this technology, but there still isn't a lot of compliance. And as I mentioned in my philosophy, I think it's that comfort level and that trust that the internet connection is going to be there, or the app is going to be allowed on one of the sites. For my presentations, I chose 3 different ones. One was a Google presentation on internet safety. I thought this was a very good presentation to do, and I actually used this to show it to my administrators because of an issue we had run into with student portfolios electronic on Seesaw. One of the main reasons is that we're using a lot of technology in our classrooms, but teachers aren't asking or getting consent from the parents just to make sure that their students' information can be put out there, at least even if it's on a personal level. My second presentation was a Prezi that I did on implementing technology, what they should know to do it, and what to do if they're still hesitant. It's more of like an intro video that I use for people who aren't very comfortable. And the last one I have here is a screencast. This screencast was on how to change permissions on an assignment. So it was twofold, actually showing how to do the screencast and the outcome of it, and also how to make sure that your goals are, your work is reaching the audience you're looking for in Google Classroom. Next section is the report section. So I had my peers. I had one peer from Fort Hayes completed, and then I had an outside from my district completed. With my reflection, this was probably the hardest part for me because there was so much I wanted to say, and I wasn't exactly sure how to synthesize it correctly. The conjecture stage was difficult also for me because I wasn't sure what one question, so I could narrow it down to. So I ended up looking at instructional design methods and learning how to, and what I want to do is be able to take a different approach. So I've been a teacher in my district for about 6 years, so I'm very used to Bloom's technology and Bloom's taxonomy and the backwards design model, and I really want to start implementing something different, going a little outside of my comfort zone that might work a little better with me. Okay, thank you very much for your time.